welcome to, what are we going to call this? Biga.
Baking with the bear.
Baking with the bear. Baking with the bear. So we're going to do a Biga tonight for my bread tomorrow. We're going to start off with, I do everything in grams. And my Biga is a 50% hydration, which is pretty standard. Usually it's 50%, but some guys do 65, or some bakers do 65, some do 70. It really all depends. I usually do between 50 and 60. So we're going to start off with 400 grams of water that is about 80 degrees. So we're going to start off with that. So I'm going to go, what do we say, 400 grams, which is 50% of my overall. What I did is I saved probably about 3 tablespoons of that 80 degree because I'm going to take let's say a scant quarter teaspoon, about 3/16. So somewhere around there. I think you can see it. I'm going to put that in the measuring cup and let that set for a few minutes while I do the other stuff. And let that dissolve a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put the water aside. What I'm going to do now is I use Caputo bread, which is from Italy. It's a 000 Italian bread, which is great for focaccia or pizza, and also just a good white bread. And that's what I'm doing. You know, super organic, no GMO. Which we love to bake with. So I'm going to do 800 grams, which is almost the whole bag. Not quite. We're at 80. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Right on the money. Okay, so we got that, we got the flour. Let me put the scale away. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the water, 400 grams of 80 degree water. Stir this up with our finger a little bit. Kind of help with the dissolving of it. And go ahead and pour that in, and then I'll probably add maybe just a little bit more just to kind of clean it up and get all the rest of the yeast out, right? And then we're just going to mix it up. You can use whatever method you're used to or whatever method you want to do to mix it up, but I just like using my hands with everything because I know what the texture is and the feel of it is. This is my Biga. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to ferment this overnight for 14 hours in my proofer. I just have a collapsible portable proofer. It works great. I love it. Got it on Amazon. Anyway, Biga's going in the proofer 14 hours for tomorrow morning, and we'll get back to you when I take it out. So there we go. You can see it. Alrighty. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Baking with the Bear. Got my coffee. And we're all set up to finish the last part of our Biga bread. Degrees or 110 grams of water. Put that aside. Our Biga from the night before. See how well it puffed up. You see all the nice air pockets and air holes in there. Some people, what they do is they grab it and pull it apart and put it in the water mixture first, which you can do. I've done it both ways. Doesn't really make a big difference, in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and do it this way. We're just going to take the Biga and get it out. Good. Now, what we're going to do is get this all mixed together. And sometimes I do the pincer method, which is just pinching between your two, right? And get that all incorporated. And then just fold it up. And the reason I'm using the 12 quart is to give it a little bit of room to breathe, right? I don't want to, and that's just my preferred method, and it seems to work pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and cover this and let it rest a few minutes while I clean up. Grab my coffee, and what we're going to do is, since you know, it's a little bit cold in the house this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back in my proofer. And we're going to do 4 folds is what I like to do. So I'll do the first one on video, and then we'll just skip forward to the next step. So 4 folds after this one, and we're good to go. So I'll put this in the proofer for like 15-20 minutes, do my first fold, and I like to do it within the first hour and a half of proofing, and I'll proof it for 3.5 hours. All right. Good morning, everybody. So we just got done with our cardio. It's raining and very humid today, so we're not going to be doing too much outside. But I am baking a Biga bread, Italian bread today. So we're going to take our walk, and then it's back to the bakehouse and to bake the big Italian bread. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with you shortly. Bye.